Like, you think how long after a period, once they got the man to commit, do they just relax? You think,
you talk because you can share from this one first. I'll give my opinion because she was married.
Okay.
She's still married.
Okay. We were just talking about this in the car.
Yeah.
So I was with my husband for 8 years, and we built everything together, like everything together. And he empowered me so much. He gave me this diamond, 6.66 carats. And like, how empowered does that make me feel? Like, that makes me feel like, oh my God, like, I worship you.
Yeah.
Like, you are my king. Like, it's not about the money. It's not about the carats, diamonds, gold. None of that. Nothing. But, like, you're going to exalt me like that because you think so highly of me? Wow. So...
But then,
how am I going to treat you?
Yeah.
Like, that's not lost on me.
But that doesn't happen, though. What happens is...
Yeah, I was going to say, what you just said right now, it sounds foreign as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, because
a lot of women just feel entitled just because they're women.
Just because...
Absolutely not. I never asked him for a fucking penny.
Yeah.
But the thing is, women do the work. They do all the work up until the point they get the 6.6, which they're not getting that, but they're getting something. Yeah. And then as soon as they get that 1.1 carat from Kay's Jewelers
or
Costco, wherever you're getting them these days, or in the black market, then it's like, oh, yes, cha-ching, in the bank. Let me make sure I get pregnant so
Here
I can
comes
put
the fupa.
Exactly. Fupa on. Let me make sure I get pregnant stat.
Yeah.
So that I can
lock it
gain
in.
another 100 pounds and just make sure that I really don't have to do shit. And I'll blame everything on being pregnant, eating for fucking 2, and then I am sealed. His fate is sealed because now I have the wedding.
That's what she thinks.
Yeah. Well, I have the ring. Then I also have the kid, and then I can be lazy and fat and just sit around, and I don't have to serve my husband's needs. And then if I want to leave, I can. He's going to pay me half, and I'm going to keep the kid, and I'm going to tell him when he can see his child.
Yeah.
That's what goes down, sister.
And she's going to lose her shit when he leaves. And it's like, why the fuck would he not leave? Are you crazy?
And then they're going to start the hate
crazy?
on men campaign. Well, my ex was so terrible. Oh, he was so terrible. Tell me how. Oh, he just gave me a ring. He provided a house for me. I got to drive a car, Range Rover. I got to go to Pilates every morning. I got to send my kids to karate and ballet. But he was gone a lot. Well, bitch, how the fuck do you think you got all that? He gets all that shit.
And she's just sipping on her $12 green juice.
Exactly. Like, I don't understand. I'm a single mom. It's like, bitch, you're not a single mom. Yeah. So this is where we have it so fucked up. Yeah. And I think women should fear their husbands more so that level of respect is there, so that they're like, damn, like, I don't want to fuck up. Like, I want to keep my shit tight. I want to keep it right. I want to use my yoni eggs and my yoni steam, available on theofactors.com, by the way, y'all. And like, I want to keep that wet. I want to keep food on the table. I want to keep happy home for him when he comes home. So that's his sanctuary from the world. Because in the world, he has to have his shield up and he has to have his sword. When he comes home, he's supposed to be able to drop that and sink into his wife and to his children. And women don't create that.
No, especially nowadays.
There has to be a calm from the storm, and there has to be a rainbow in the clouds. Yeah,
like, today's market that really don't exist.
But that's a woman's job. Like, you make the rainbow, right?
But it just doesn't. But you're right.
Now you get the I'm a boss bitch. I'm this. I'm that.
That's what I was gonna say.
I can make my own money. I could do this. I could do that.
Like the girl on the podcast that I was just on. That was like, I don't need a man. I said, that's the problem. I make my own money. I'm making, whatever, $500,000, whatever she was making. I don't have any kids. I have my eggs frozen. I don't need anything from him, but I want a man, and I'm not going to submit, but I want a man who's going to be monogamous to me and take care of me and support me, and I'm not going to put out. Literally, she said all those things, and I'm like, do you understand how delusional that fucking sounds? Why the fuck would a man want to be with you when you literally say, I don't need a man. I make just as much money, if not more, than you. I don't want anything from you. I'm not going to put out. No way. I'm newly celibate, a year celibate, Cap. We know that. And then I looked on her Instagram, and it was like, Okay,
all over the
ass,
place.
tits, ass, tits.
That's what-
Great. Like, I have no judgment, but don't say you're celibate all of a sudden.
She belongs to the streets.
Yeah, like you have a faith in God, and then judge me on my faith in God. I'm like, come on.
Oh my God, that sent me. When she questioned your faith in God, I was like, bitch, I'm coming for that wig. Like, I'm gonna rip that out of your.
She's not.